We are living in a world of the most delicious and attractive food, the most interesting and engaging series, the most comfortable delivery services, and the most developed and car-friendly infrastructure we've ever had. Now tell me how there can be no obesity problem in this world. The global obesity epidemic isn't just about expanding waistlines, it's about understanding the trends that shape our health and society. In this video, we are on a mission to spotlight the top 10 countries grappling with the highest obesity rates. But hey, we are not here to throw numbers at you, we are here to break it down in a way that's both enlightening and entertaining. Buckle up, because next 10 minutes will be informative, engaging and kind of shocking. 2.8 billion adults worldwide are carrying extra baggage, contributing to the global obesity rate of 39%. That's nearly 4 out of every 10 people. Now, that's not just a few extra pounds, that's a global issue. So what's fueling this worldwide expansion? Well, it's more than just about devouring that extra slice of pizza. Throw that doesn't help. It's a combo of factors like sedentary lifestyle, high-calorie diets, and a sprinkle of genetic predisposition. Throw in some sugary beverages, lack of physical activity, and a dash of stress, and voila! You've got a recipe for a global health challenge. According to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American worker spends 39% of the workday sitting and 61% standing in 2016. In 2022, the same American workers spend 44% of the workday sitting and 56% standing. If you are a representative of one of these professions, US Bureau of Labor Statistics believe that you spend over 80% of your workday sitting. Add up the time you spend in your car, the time you spend on your couch watching your favorite series or TV shows, the time you spend for sleeping, if you are not a vampire of course, and we can confidently claim that you spend over 80% of your lifetime not moving at all. Guys, before I ask you to subscribe, share this video and hit a like button, please write in the comments how much time you spend sitting and standing. Now, you might be wondering how we came up with this top 10 list. I agree, it could be interesting to use a crystal ball to create the rank, but we've sifted through a buffet of factors, considering everything from obesity rates and lifestyles to dietary habits and cultural influences. It's like crafting the perfect recipe, but instead of ingredients, we are mixing from reputable sources like the United Nations agencies, the World Health Organization, the World Obesity Federation, the CIA World Factbook, and US Bureau of Labor Statistics. Sounds boring? For sure, but to understand the full picture, we need to use a reliable data provided by aforementioned credible agencies. Kicking off our countdown at number 10 is the United Kingdom, where around 27.8% of the population is grappling with the weighty challenges of obesity. Now, that's more than just a quarter of the nation. So what's cooking in the UK that contribute to these numbers? Well, it's a mix of sedentary lifestyle, a low affairs with traditional British treats, and a sprinkle of environmental factors. Did you know that average Brit consumes around 7,000 calories on Christmas Day alone? That's like having a feast fit for a king. But it's not all about the food. Societal factors like long work hours and the reliance on transportation contribute to a less active lifestyle. It's a jigsaw puzzle of habits and influences, and in the UK, it's time to address the pieces. Moving on to the flavorful land of Argentina, where 28.3% of the population is dancing with the numbers on the scale. That's nearly 1/3 of the countries grappling with a weighty tango of obesity. Now, what's spicing up the obesity scene in Argentina? Picture this, a nation known for its sizzling steaks and delectable empanadas. With such culinary delights, it's no surprise that diet plays a significant role. Add to that the changing lifestyle patterns, increased urbanization, and a love for social gathering, and you got the perfect recipe for expanding waistlines. But hey, it's not just about pointing fingers, it's about understanding the influences and finding ways to savor the rich flavors of Argentine culture while keeping health in mind. Let's salsa our way into the 8th spot with Mexico, where a whopping 28.9% of the population is caught in the rhyme of obesity. That's more than just a quarter of the vibrant Mexican community. Facing this this health challenge. So what's spicing up the obesity scene in Mexico? Well, imagine a country renowned for its delicious tacos, enchiladas, and vibrant street food culture. While these culinary delights are a treat for the taste buds, they contribute to a diet that can tip the scales. It's also about lifestyle. Factors like rapid urbanization of the country, sedentary behaviors, and changing work patterns play a role in this dance with obesity. But don't worry, we are not here to rain on the fiesta. It's about finding a balance and celebrating the richness of Mexican culture while keeping health in mind. Good day, mates! Stepping into the 7th spot, we find ourselves down under in Australia, where 29% of the population is wrestling with the challenges of obesity. That's nearly a third of the Aussies facing the weighty realities. So what's causing the heat in Australia's obesity landscape? Picture a country known for its sun-soaked beaches, but also for its love affairs with classic Aussie Barbies, meat pieces, and Tim Tams. The tempting culinary scene plays its part in the battle of the bulge. However, it's not just about the food, it's a mix of factors. Advanced car-friendly infrastructure, high percentage of population with sedentary lifestyle, and a changing work environment all contribute to this Aussie showdown with obesity. Oh, Canada, where 29.4% of the population is navigating the northern lights of obesity. Now, that's not just about poutine and maple syrup, it's about a complex tapestry of lifestyle and influences in the land of the maple leaf. The obesity story is as diverse as its vast landscapes. From the hustle of Toronto to the scene beauty of Banff, Canadians are facing a challenge, 29.4% worth of challenge to be exact. But what's different in Canada's obesity narrative? It's not just about the food or lifestyle. Canada, with its multicultural mosaic, sees influences from various traditions, making the obesity landscape uniquely nuanced. Urbanization, changing work patterns, and yes, the love for Tim Hortons. They all play the role. Kia ora! Now let's hop across the Tasman Sea to the enchanting islands of New Zealand, where 30.8% of the population is navigating the rugged terrain of obesity. It's not just the land of the long white clouds, it's also a place where health challenges cast a shadow. So what's sculpting New Zealand's obesity landscape? Imagine a nation surrounded by stunning landscapes, but also grappling with a love for iconic kiwi treats. The culinary journey plays a role in this unique challenge, but there is more to this story. New Zealand's Maori and Pacific Island communities face additional health disparities, adding a layer of complexity. Advanced car-friendly infrastructure, changing dietary habits, and culinary influences are all in the mix. Number 4 in the list is the United Arab Emirates, where 31.7% of the population is navigating the skyscrapers of obesity. In this dazzling desert oasis, the challenge is as pronounced as the Burj Khalifa. So what's adding a touch of gold to the obesity scene in the United Arab Emirates? Picture a country known for its opulent lifestyle and cultural richness. From traditional Emirati dishes to global culinary influences, the tapestry of flavors is vast. And it's not just about the luxury, it's a mix of factors. One of the most advanced infrastructures in the world, sedentary lifestyles, and a cultural shift towards convenience plays their parts in this modern-day tale. As we journey eastward, we find ourselves in the vibrant tapestry of Turkey, where 32.1% of the population is navigating the bazaars of obesity. From the historic streets of Istanbul to the serene landscapes of Cappadocia, Turkey's obesity story is as diverse as its rich heritage. So what's spicing up the obesity scene in Turkey? Picture a country famed for its kebabs, baklava, and Turkish delights. The culinary delights are a treat, but they also contribute to the challenge. However, it's not just about food, it's a symphony of lifestyle factors. Changing dietary habits and a fast-paced modern life are all part of the mix, playing their roles in this Ottoman odyssey. Let's set our insight on the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, where a significant 35.4% of the population is navigating the sense of obesity. In this kingdom of contrast, the health challenge is as pronounced as the towering dunes. So what's adding a touch of spice to the obesity scene in Saudi Arabia? Imagine a nation steeped in tradition, yet rapidly embracing modernity. From the sumptuous Arabian cuisines to global influences, the gastronomic journey is both rich and complex. But it's not just about the food, it's a dance of culture, nuances, and lifestyle changes. The impact of rapid urbanization in this country is extremely high. Sedentary sedentary habits and a shift in dietary patterns also contribute to the dynamic landscape of obesity. The average local citizen of Saudi Arabia don't spend more than 10% of his day outside during the summer because temperatures are more than just extremely high, they are almost unsurvivable. Now let's shine a spotlight on the country with the highest obesity rate, the United States of America, where a substantial 36.2% of the population faces the challenge of obesity. In this nation of vast landscapes and diverse cultures, the battle with the bulge takes center stage. So what's contributing to these striking obesity statistics in the United States? It's a multi-phased tale. Picture a society with a fast-paced lifestyle, a love for processed and high-calorie foods, and a landscape dotted with the convenience-driven choices. Fast food joins on every corner, sedentary habits, and a reliance on transportation. It's all part of the equation. But here is the silver lining. Potential interventions. In the fight against obesity, awareness is key. Encouraging healthier dietary habits, promoting physical activity, and fostering a cultural shift towards wellness are essential. Communities, schools, and policymakers play crucial roles in shaping environments that support healthy choices. It's not just about a quick fix, it's about a holistic approach, empowering individuals to make informed choices, creating accessible spaces for physical activity, and reevaluating food systems are steps in the right direction. As we conclude this eye-opening journey through the top 10 countries with highest obesity rates, let's take a moment to recap the weighty stories we've uncovered. From the United Kingdom to the United States, from Canada to Saudi Arabia, each country has its unique narrative in the battle against obesity. These aren't just numbers on a chart. They represent the challenges, choices, and opportunities for positive change in our global community. Now, it's crucial to emphasize the global impact of obesity. Beyond individual health, obesity affects economies, healthcare systems, and the overall well-being of societies. It's a shared challenge that requires collective action. So here is our call to action. Let's promote healthier lifestyles and policies. Whether it's advocating for nutritious food options, creating accessible spaces for physical activity, or fostering a culture of well-being, every step counts. Small changes on an individual level can have a ripple effect that transforms communities and ultimately the world. As we wrap up, let's remember that the fight against obesity is not about blame, but about empowerment. It's about creating environments that support healthier choices and celebrating the diverse cultures that contribute to our global tapestry. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, not to miss our next videos. Also, write in the comments what tools would be the most effective to solve the obesity problem in the world from your point of view. See you soon!